السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. تالت يوم العيد، تالت يوم ستريم. كل سنة وانتم طيبين جميعا، يا رب تكونوا بخير دايما وصحة وسعادة. عندنا 5 ماتشات النهاردة فوت شامبيون، ربنا يوفقنا ان شاء الله نكسب. اتمنى كل اللي يتفرج شير كومنت لايك اللي تقدر عليه، اكيد هيفرق معانا عشان نقدم لك حاجة احسن ان شاء الله. النهاردة بقى يعني المفروض نخلص ال5 ماتشات دول على خير وربنا يكرم. يا مسهل يا مسهل. يلا بينا اول ماتش. مغيرين الدراع النهارده، قال يعني هتفرق بس ماشي. صديقي بيتو كان معانا امبارح واول امبارح ما كانش مركز، بس النهارده ان شاء الله احسن. يلا بينا يا مسهل يا مسهل. باجيو هالاند والدنيا حلوه.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And we have continuing coverage of the Champions playoffs coming right up. It's hardly athletic, and they take on the Trojans.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
A look at the starting 11 for Hardly Athletic. Peter Schmeichel begins in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Alessandro Nesta in central defence. Kevin De Bruyne plays with Rodri in central midfield. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be 2 men up front. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Well, he's allowed it to go over the touchline, so a throw-in. Well, it certainly is a big day for him as he brings up the half-century mark in terms of appearances for the club, Stuart.
Yes, he's one of those players you love to have in your squad. The sort of player the manager can depend on to give a solid performance week in, week out. It's a great achievement for him.
Big chance!
Still
possibilities. And the keeper was finally able to claim it.
Well, what a great piece of goalkeeping. Firstly the save, and then the recovery. Brilliant from him.
And the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. Lothar Matthäus. De Bruyne now. Joe Gomez. It's with Joao Cancelo. Silva. Well, can they make one of these passes count? Poor attempt at a pass, really. Perfect example of how to execute a slide tackle. And the pass could do damage. Dele Alli. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
So on they go again. Disappointed to have conceded. How will Hardly Athletic respond? Okocha. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Delhi. Baggio now. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Holland. Terrific block. A real defensive commitment there. Okocha.
تأخرت قوي فيها دي صح؟
Silva. Bernardo Silva. Still could be dangerous. What a lovely strike. Lethal piece of
هالاند ما بيهزرش.
with true conviction. Tremendous goal. Well, a second goal for them here. Encouraging move from Trojans. Did look as though they might be onto something for a second or so. JJ Okocha.
لا أوكوشا بقى ده.
Tackling and winning the ball to boot.
يا نهار اسود.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have had most of the ball and they've made good...
Oh, wait a minute. They could well be in. A lovely attempt. Well, well, well. How many players would have the confidence
كل
to
هجمة
try
بجون.
that?
كل هجمة
Simply
بجون.
magnificent.
كل هجمة بجون. عايز ايه يا أوكوشا طيب؟ يلا فين الناس؟ فين الناس؟ مفيش حد ليه كده.
Once they win the ball back, and just look at the finish. That's a brilliant piece of skill and vision to chip the goalkeeper from there. What a great goal.
So on with the game, and the Trojans are really in the mood. Effective challenge.
لا 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 لا.
De Bruyne. Dele Alli. Poor pass. He read the situation defensively and did his job. He's in control of the situation. Read it well. Well, we're almost at the halfway stage and they're not making home advantage work for them one little bit here. Stewart, it's there for him. He's blocked it.
حرام عليك يا صلاح.
Maggio. Well, he saw the situation developing. Okocha. Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. And reading it absolutely superb.
وحشين قوي وحشين قوي. بتعمل ايه يا عم؟
And the keeper has the ball. Well, a big sigh of relief. That nearly proved costly.
Well, he got away with that one, didn't he? It's a good recovery, though.
Dele. And Mateus has it. Dele Alli.
تعرضي.
A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges.
تفتكروا ممكن نرجع؟ ممكن نرجع؟
Trojans very much bossing it in the first 45. Will we see more of the same in the second half? And that pass could be troublesome. Oh, powerful effort, close. Okocha.
صايد يا عم.
Well, the danger was on, but just a fraction
صايد يا بارد. أوكوشا بارد.
Not the best challenge, free kick. This attack looks highly promising, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Can he take advantage? Surely. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal.
خلص بقى فاردي
What
بقى.
a stop that is.
Terrific piece of anticipation. A really sumptuous
إلا
ball.
فان دايك يعني ازاي يا فان دايك سايبه كده؟
And he read it really well.
ازاي سايبه كده؟
Fine save. Going short. Lothar Matthäus. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. Couldn't hang on to the ball. And he takes it away.
يا عم ايه ده يا عم ده؟
Good pressure high up the pitch. Can he find the net? Well, getting in the way. Superb save. Matthäus. De Bruyne. And slipped through beautifully. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper.
This has been a top-class display today. Just look how many chances they've created.
Oh, they could put it away, Stuart. There it is. A fantastic goal. No wonder he's off celebrating.
ابو صلاح حبيب ابو صلاح.
Well, that's a tale of 4 goals in this match now.
اتفرج ابو صلاح ما
3-1 it
تمشيش.
is. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Showing good width, the Trojans. Baggio. Perfect challenge. Good work to regain possession. Matthäus. De Bruyne now. That's high
لا
level
لا لا.
goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic
حبيب
save.
أبو
He's
صلاح.
such a good keeper.
أربعة اتنين تلاتة واحد، يا رب بس تجيب نتيجة، يا رب تجيب نتيجة.
This is very rare indeed. 3 substitutes coming on at the same time.
ما تلعب يا كابتن، ما هنقعد طول الليل نلعب كورنر.
And now the delivery. Is this the moment? Splendid defending. Alexander Arnold. Okocha has it. Intercepting it intelligently.
خرا أوي الكرات اللي تتقطع وتروح له برضه دي.
Joao Cancelo. Promising looking ball. And running in behind. Can he find the net? In it goes!
تعمل إيه يا
The
فان دايك؟
lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now. Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they could add. And Sterling has it. A really top-notch piece of defending. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Can they take advantage of the situation? Looks as though they might make real progress on the counter-attack. Not so. That's very effective, good high pressing. De Bruyne. De Bruyne with a chance. He's blocked it. And under pressure, that was a
جدع
fine
خش
play.
شوت هو الكرة.
10 minutes to go then. Real chance.
ميت نست ميت نست.
And diving to thwart him.
محظوظ جدا ايوه. حبيبي ابو صلاح.
Just going to be a double
اطلع يا عم
substitution.
يخرب بيت امك يا عم يلا.
Over it comes.
يستلمها ازاي يعني؟
Keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Not to be advised giving the ball away there.
برضه تروح له تقطع وتروح له تقطع وتروح له.
Sterling. Bernardo Silva. Can they cover up?
حلو يا شمايك.
On a time for composure on the ball. 5 minutes left. Kevin De Bruyne. Well, danger here as he runs at them. Will it be?
خلص بقى دي بروين بقى.
Fantastic reflex action. And they could face difficulties here.
خلص بقى.
There it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this
يلا
stage of the proceedings?
ممكن
They
ولا
haven't
خلاص؟
been at their best.
خلاص.
So
هيقعد
the
بقى
current
يبيد بقى.
scoreline 4-2. Well, when you can keep the ball
أيوة
like this,
باجيو.
it's got to be really annoying for the opposition. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Crisp tackling. And that pass could be troublesome.
حرام
Put the
عليك
cross
حرام
into the
عليك.
right place, but no one able to finish it off. And the referee has given them a corner.
ماشي يا عم.
Who can they pick out?
ماشي.
And that is the end of the game.
حبيبي يا
It goes
بوب
into the
أهلا
history
بيك يا بوب.
books as a home defeat.
حبيبي يا بوب.
And then just a few mistakes at the back and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
يلا اللي جاي احسن اللي جاي احسن اللي جاي احسن يا عم. انت لحقت تعمل حاجة عشان تتصاب؟ لا انت مش مصاب، انت عقدك خلص. مش عارف جددتلك ليه اصلا. ماشي. يلا 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 حبيبي يا بوب. حلوة بقى الفرقة دي، المفروض نخلص بسرعة، نبطل بقى علوية ونخلص بسرعة يا رب يا رب.
Hello everyone, the weather
يا رب
forecasters
يا
promised us
جماعة
a very
كومنت،
pleasant day of
لايك
football,
شير كومنت.
and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray. And delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And what we have to bring you is Champions Playoffs action. It's hardly athletic against the Groundhogs.
Yeah, Derek, they need to play better than they did in the last game. But with the quality they have in the team, I'm sure we'll see them bounce back today.
Well, they no longer have the ball.
ازاي يعني نست رايح فينا نست رايح فينا نست.
A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for. Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Well, slightly off target. And that'll be a throw in. Baggio. But they dealt with the threat posed. This could be the equaliser.
والله يا أكوش حرام عليك اللي بتعمله معايا ده أكوش.
We're going to keep a very close eye on Mohamed Salah as today will be his 50th appearance.
يلا 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 يلا.
Yes, he's one of those players you love to have in your squad. The sort of player
يلا أكوش بقى.
Chances on Stuart. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
ماشي ماشي.
Conte. Tremendous ball played through, but no, just offside.
Well, it was close and it is offside. The assistant got that absolutely right.
JJ Okocha. Oh, what an opportunity. And it's in.
يلا 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 أحسن أحسن. المفروض والله كل جون أجيبه يعني ناخد عليه لايك وشير.
One goal apiece here.
Uma Van Dijk, Uma Van Dijk.
Encouraging move from Hardly Athletic. Can they forge ahead?
خلص بقى باجيو ضربة جزاء ضربة جزاء
Can they get themselves in front?
ضربة جزاء.
To give them the lead here. And a timely penalty save. Now sending it in. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Rodri.
يلا 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 حد يكمل. يا ضربة جزاء تاني يا حاج.
Salah. And a good-looking move from the Groundhogs.
لا 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 عايش يا بوب حبيبي يا بوب. ادعي لنا نكسب يا بوب.
So on they go again, disappointed to have conceded. How will Hardly Athletic respond?
يلا بقى باجي بقى.
They might be through here.
يا جدع خلص. خلص يا باجيو خلص يا باجيو. الحاجات دي ما ينفعش تضيع.
And they have possession again.
لا رودري.
Nkunku.
يا عم خلاص بقى يا عم.
Baggio. Rob them.
حاجات مستفزة بصراحة.
And reading it absolutely superbly. Baggio. Play towards the back post.
بص بيلعبها ازاي يا نهار اسود.
Okocha. And a chance to level
يلا بقى.
Well, The
يلا
goal was at his
بقى.
mercy.
Well, it certainly
حرام
was. He
والله.
has to score there. Well, as you can see from those stats, their creativity has been really good. They've dominated play at times. They've got the ball into the final third with
معفن يا
great
فاردي يا
ability.
معفن.
But when they've got it there, the finishing just hasn't been good enough. And that's been their problem.
And he takes it
اوعى
on.
دي.
Spectacular save. Top class goalkeeping. Vardy. Roberto Baggio. Oh, a lovely ball. Still
لا يا
could be
جدعان
dangerous.
بتهزروا بتهزروا بتهزروا.
Good tackle.
لبره ارنولد.
Robbed of the ball. Mo Salah. Alex Telles. Baggio. Defensive excellence.
حلوة
there.
حلوة حلوة.
Well, these fans have had to be patient. Could this be the
Hello.
equaliser?
Well, not the best clearance. Rodri. This could level it. And that'll be the goalkeeper's ball.
عايز تدخل بالكرة جوه الجون يعني.
And he saw the situation developing. Rodri. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders.
خلص بقى.
And they've done it to square the game once again.
يلا
Exhilarating.
يلا احسن. تعال.
Level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride.
يلا باجيو.
And he's got the beating of his opponent. Roberto
يلا
Baggio.
باجيو. حرام والله حرام دي حرام دي.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
Splendid defending. Well, a good tackle. De Bruyne.
كفاية ولا حكم.
And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. Well, no booking comes from it, but he's going to have to tread carefully here.
Well, I think that's great refereeing. He doesn't want to be throwing cards about willy-nilly.
Well,
وحشة
not
أوي.
quite the tantalising free kick he was hoping for. Goalkeeper's ball.
ماشي يلا 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 يلا.
Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Defenders need to cover. He takes aim.
حلوة.
And this time it's
سهلة أوي يعني. حلوة وسهلة أوي.
And just
حبيبك
look at the
يشو.
celebrations. Well, back underway and a glut of goals here. 3-2.
استنى يا عم.
That is that for the first half here.
حبيبك يشو.
I think most fans would be
احلى مسا على كل الناس اللي موجودة يا جماعة. ما تستخسرش بس الكومنت والشير واللايك. كومنتاتكوا فين يا جدعان؟ عايزين كومنتات وعايزين نكسب. اهم حاجة نكسب. اهم حاجة نكسب. الجون الاخير ده ملوش اي لازمة.
So the ball is rolling again. Hardly athletic, trailing going into the second half. Will they come up with the right response?
نفسي ترمي الثرو حلو مرة.
De Bruyne. Not an especially strong challenge.
خلص يا أكوشي.
And diving to thwart him. He's driven in the corner. A no-nonsense defensive clearance.
حلوة.
Couldn't grab
المفروض
hold
كانت
of it.
تدخل بقى دي.
No, high-quality defending. But a crucial intervention inside the box. Happy to take on the shot.
مينك يا دي بروين.
And the
شوط أي
keeper
كلام.
there to deal with it. Salah. Effective challenge. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, he likes to run at them, but nothing comes of it.
يلا
Good
يلا
defending it
يلا
was.
يلا. والدريع. يلا صلاح.
Well, there you can see it. The visitors haven't been able to control possession, but when they have won it back in midfield areas, their counter-attacking has been excellent. They'll be happy with
Oh, it's developing nicely for them here. And it's a double for him.
يلا يلا عايزين الرابع
No
الرابع.
way for the opposition to contain him, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
يلا عايزين الرابع.
Well, they've
يا ابني
restarted the
انت
game,
وهو يا
and
ابني.
it's 3
ايوه
apiece.
كده.
Okocha. JJ Okocha.
انت دخلت كملت كمان جوه شويه خطوتين بس. خطوتين بس.
Let's see about the delivery. Just the clearance that was called for. Can they forge ahead? Oh, should have done so much better from there.
يلا صلاح انت لسه هتمسك روسك. يلا يا عم العب يا عم.
Well, we're into the final half hour. Okocha. And he's made headway.
خلص يا باجيو.
Well, there is a very alert goalkeeper for you.
خلص يا باجيو.
Bruno Fernandes. Can they create something? Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat.
حلو 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 حلو.
Really good high press. Well, they might be onto something. Well, I have to say, that was begging to be put away.
Well, I was never known for my finishing ability, but I would have put that away. That's a shocking finish.
Oh, he's given us away. Can they create something from here? I think you've got to conclude that was good refereeing. A free kick in the end after initially playing advantage, but it just wasn't there. And an astute piece of defending. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Salah. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one.
هجمة واحدة.
And a body in the way.
فاول بقى دي.
Well, hardly couldn't hang on to it. Nkunku. Textbook defending inside the box. Nesta. Baggio now. Outrageously skillful.
Nesta.
Unable to keep the ball that time. Virgil van Dijk. The ball with Rodri. Rodri. De Bruyne.
يلا بقى.
Really good piece of goalkeeping there. And dispossessed.
السرو ده يا جدعان حرام عليكم والله. حرام عليكم.
Over the touchline for a throw in. De Bruyne. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Well, the teams are level, and every corner counts at this juncture. Well, the corner too close to the goalkeeper that time.
كويس انه لعبها كده بصراحة.
Well, they're certainly thinking about a winner. Oh, that's a really good run, and no way through. And this situation could be dangerous. And still danger here. Oh, it's a
خبيث الواد ده.
opportunity for them perhaps to win it. This to give them the advantage.
برضه يا باجيو دي ثانية ضربة جزاء تضيعها النهارده باجيو.
The corner kicks keep on coming.
يا ابني بقى يا ابني.
Hogs have possession once more. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Will they profit from this situation? Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. Alexander Arnold.
Well, I have to say, these fans are doing everything to drive their team forward here.
يلا ارنولد. يا نهار اسود.
Absolutely superbly. Well, the attack will peter out. Keeper's ball. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Can he put them in front? High-class defending right on the goal line. Well, an own goal that has left them trailing and flailing. Down by a goal. This could be the final opportunity to snatch something. What late excitement.
هو ده حط جون في الدقيقة 90. مش هتكسب كده، لا كانش ينفع يكسب كده. هو ده الواد ده خبيث قوي ابو صلاح. هو ده. منورين يا جدعان، منورين، وكل سنه وانتم طيبين كلكم. معاكم من اول يوم العيد، يا رب نكون بس بنقدم حاجه تعجبكم وتكونوا مبسوطين. اديله ما ترحموش، هديله ابو صلاح.
And I must say, this has been a back and forth type of game. He succeeds in clearing it. Tremendous challenge. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Has a go! And it's a goal! Despite the numerical
قافل عليه بتيليز وفان دايك وجابها برضه.
Well, I must say I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember. Oh, maybe the equalizer.
حرام والله العظيم، حرام يا كوشا، والله يا كوشا حرام.
He got it all horribly wrong, Stuart.
Well, he has to make the keeper work harder than that. That's a tame finish. Well, that was a great save, but the way they're playing at the moment, the equalizer can't be far away now.
Baggio. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. And brave goalkeeping to deal with the danger.
Well, he had to get that right, didn't he? That's good goalkeeping.
لا فان دايك، ازاي فان دايك؟ حلو يا شمايكل.
Conte. Bruno Fernandes has it. Terrific block. Can they hit on the break?
Well, the fans are driving their team on here, but can they respond with a goal? Time is running out.
Salah.
نايم يا صلاح، نايم يا صلاح، نايم يا صلاح. تعال يا عم صلاح.
Nonetheless, so making the substitution now. And he's broken free.
فان دايك بتعمل ايه؟ بتعمل ايه؟ بتعمل ايه؟ بتعمل ايه؟ بتعمل ايه؟
Savor it, pure brilliance. Neither side shy about shooting in this match. And with that, the attack fizzles out.
ضيعنا فرص كتير قوي
This
في
might be
الماتش ده.
ideal for the counter. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but
ضيعنا
it
فرص
faded
كتير
away.
قوي.
Nkunku. Can he find the net?
مايكل ما بيصدش النهارده، الحمد لله.
The first period of extra time is over. 15
الحمد
minutes
لله،
left.
ربنا ستر، ربنا ستر. يلا عايزين جونين، عايزين جونين.
Well, the drama continues to unfold. Second period of extra time now. And he's through here. Is it going to be?
حلو يا
And a
باجيو.
goal. It was served up on a silver platter for
عايزين
him.
جون، عايزين جون. جون واحد كمان يلا.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass.
يا
Well,
جدع
that deserves
خلص،
another
يا
from
جدع
the
خلص.
opposition. And the keeper will happily collect that one.
هيضيع وقت بقى. بص
Can he get them level?
لا 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 لا
Oh,
لا لا،
brilliant
دوناروما
goalkeeping.
ايه، دوناروما ايه، سدد الجون.
He's driven in the corner. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. And Mohamed Salah now. And possession given away. De Bruyne. Well, they need to get tighter. Magnificent stuff.
هو ده هو ده هو ده
From 2 goals down.
هو ده يا جدعان، اصحوا معانا كده. هو ده محدش بيشجع ليه.
Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle.
سباجي بقى. بص
Just
كان
possessed
في
there.
وحش.
Tremendous piece of tackling. Really good high press. How can they nudge in front late on here? Vardy. Well, it might still work out
خلص
for
بقى.
him. Well, you have to marvel at the technique, but no end result for him.
Well, he did almost everything right there. Good skill, great contact, but not quite the accuracy.
رودري بتتمشى قدام الكرة.
He's given it straight to the opposition. Chances on. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Nkunku. Inside he goes, and the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward
يلا يلا
happens.
يلا يلا يلا.
1 minute of stoppage time has been added on.
يلا باجي.
Incision with the pass from
لا يا
Kevin De
باجي،
Bruyne.
حرام عليك حرام عليك.
Locked together then, these, and this will test
ضربة
the
جزاء.
mentality of any footballer. Oh, a superb save.
هو شايف
And
الدراع
Abidjan was
ولا ايه؟
doing his best to remain focused.
في النص وحياة امك في النص.
And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. Mental preparation is such a big part of this. And just like that, he's come up with the save.
حرام حرام بصراحة، الماتش ده حرام، الماتش ده حرام.
And that
Hello,
is when
Mike.
you need your goalkeeper. And he steps up to take the shot. Well, the
عم
keeper
بقى، يا
reacted
عم بقى.
magnificently. Can he get the better of the keeper?
يا عم بقى.
And that penalty attempt well below average.
لا 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 لا.
And now
اشوط
a
في النص ابو
heaven-sent
صلاح، ما
opportunity
شوت في
to
النص
win the
صدها.
match. And the penalty to win it.
Well, what a
كسب ابو صلاح. ماشي، بعد كده نجرب حوار في النص ده. بس هو غريبة صد كله يعني. ماشي بقى، هي ارزاق. على الله على الله. ماشي، لسه 3 ماتشات، لسه 3 ماتشات. بس الماتش اللي فات ده والله حرام. لا عشان شايف صح، ما انا قلت كده، شايف الدراع. لا وانا شوت واحدة شمال واحدة يمين، واحدة شمال واحدة يمين. رب بقى اوكوشا
Hello
يرضى
everyone, the
عني يا
weather
رب، يا رب
forecasters
اوكوشا
promised
يرضى
us a
عني.
very pleasant day for
اوكوشا هاني
football,
بيضيع
and
كمية
that's
جوان.
exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And what we have to bring you is Champions Playoffs action. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's
ايوه
now...
على
And
ضربة
he's in.
الدفاع. الحمد
Oh,
لله.
that was a chance to give them an early
الحمد
advantage.
لله.
Well, they should be off to a flyer here, and that was a poor effort. He must hit the target.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today. Gaia starts with Anish Vidal in central defence, and Dries Mertens starts along.
حلوة
Well, going
حلوة
for
اوكوشا،
power
حلوة
and
اوكوشا،
so close to finding the net.
حلوة اوكوشا.
Adama. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Well, it certainly is a big day for him as he brings up the half-century mark in terms of appearances for the club, Stuart.
Yes, he's one of those players you love to have in your squad. The sort of player the manager can depend on to give a solid performance week in, week out. It's a great achievement for him.
And take it away. And Mohamed Salah now. And the cross into the middle. It might still be problematic. Can he put them in front?
حلوة حلوة
Yes,
باجي،
is the
حلوة باجي،
emphatic
حلوة
answer.
باجي.
And you have to say it was on the cards.
حلوة باجي. يا ابني دي فيفا اونلاين يا ابني، يا ابني دي فيفا اونلاين يا ابني، ما بيبقاش شايف العلامة، هو كان حظه حلو بس. يلا صلاح.
Salah. And he read it well defensively. That's fine play to keep control of the ball. And the ball with De Bruyne, and he's making progress.
خلص يا دي بروين، خلص يا دي بروين.
2 goals in rapid fire fashion, and looking very comfortable here. So 2-0 now. Getting in there to take it away. Roberto Baggio. And Mohamed Salah now. Chance here.
حلوة 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 حلوة. اديله يا باجيو، اديله يا جدعان، ننتقم بقى، ننتقم. عايزين بقى نعمل ننتقم اللي حصل الماتشين اللي فاتوا. وحشة دي بروين.
And he did well to cut it out. Dries Mertens.
Well, the visitors, as you can see, have enjoyed so much of the possession. They've passed it well, their movement's been good, and they've been well worth their lead. Could get even better here.
Crossing possibilities.
مش لرودري دي المفروض بقى.
Really. Martinez. In possession, Adama. Mbarba. And now passing it through.
ايه ده ازاي كده؟
And a goal it is. But offside
اوفسايد
is the
صح،
verdict.
اوفسايد.
Well,
ما
it's a
انا مش
good
اوفسايد
finish, but
بصراحة
he
يعني.
was just offside. Great
Offside,
decision
صح.
by the assistant.
Rodri. Kevin De Bruyne. Rodri. And now Nesta. Can he finish? It could be up for grabs. Able to
Nesta
clear the
كان
danger,
هيحط
at
جون
least for now.
Well, what a brilliant save that was. I can't believe he's kept that one out.
Mertens. The ball with Martinez. Excellent vision. Well, they've given him too much space.
برا برا برا
Oh,
برا
it
برا.
comes to nothing
الحمد
in the
لله.
end. Really should have made more of
الراجل ده
that.
كريم قوي.
Martinez. Wonderfully weighted pass. Can he do it? Couldn't grab hold of it. Danger averted for now. Rodri. Oh, he's given the ball away.
يلا باجي.
Well, they couldn't keep it. Vardy. Takes the shot. Terrific block. Salah.
حلوة صلاح.
Getting across to stop
حلوة
it.
صلاح.
Now how about the short corner? And it's played into the centre.
حلوة.
Well, he read the
ماشي يا
delivery
رودري.
superbly, but couldn't quite keep the header down.
ماشي يا رودري.
Serginho Dest. Mbarba. Mertens. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Struggling to keep the ball.
ايه ده حكم ده؟
And so it is, the first half story has been written.
ايه يا حكم اللي انت عملته ده؟ ماشي الماتش ده حلو، وشكوا حلو علينا، وشكوا حلو علينا. تفاعلوا معانا بقى.
The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Zielinski. In possession, Marcelo. Vardy. And routine for the keeper in the end. The cross far too close to him.
اداله في ايده فاردي.
Martinez. Beautifully weighted ball.
تعالى يا ابني،
Well, it
تعالى يا
comes
ابني.
to nothing in the end.
تعالى
Offside.
يا ابني.
Well, he doesn't need to make his movement quite so quickly there. Just let the ball be played into the space.
Oh, this is looking promising. Crossing into the middle.
لا وكوشة بقى.
And the problem not completely solved. Well, they can keep possession now. Zielinski.
رودري.
This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Magnificent defending.
ماشي.
And the keeper in position to grab hold of it.
خدها نست.
Rodri. Okocha. Okocha. Great opportunity. Well, the keeper had a lot to do.
Well, it's a great piece of goalkeeping. So quick off his line.
They've given it away. Rodri. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. They need to get bodies back. Options in the middle.
نقطع بقى يا ابني.
Zielinski.
ايوه
Oh, is
لا
he
لا
going
لا
to be
لا.
punished here? Serginho Dest. In possession, Adama.
بس كده خلاص، سيبه بقى،
Free kick
سيبه سيبه.
awarded then by the
سيبه هو
referee.
يطلع بيها لوحده. بص اداله فاول. ايه ده؟ ايه ده؟ ليه فاول ليه؟
Well, he knew he had to get to the ball, and he
يلا
did.
وكوشة.
And breaking at pace with menace. Okocha trying to open them up. Paggio, can he score? And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick.
باجيو هاتريك.
What a performance.
ليه فاول مش عارف يا حماده اداله ليه فاول بس ماشي رحت جبت منها جول.
Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet, but really sticking to their task defensively. Okocha. Here's Salah. JJ Okocha can't put it away. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. De Bruyne.
Offside,
Paggio. And danger still. But wait a minute, that is offside.
Offside يا حمدي.
This has been a top-class display today. Just look how many chances they've created. And if they want to, they could score a hatful of goals here.
Martinez. And into the last 20 minutes.
حركوش هيغلط ما غلطش.
Rodri. Here's Tevez.
حلوة
And
تيلي.
that's sound goalkeeping. Trying to deliver it accurately. It comes to nothing in the end. Okocha. Can he put it away? What a
خلص بقى
save.
وكوشة بقى.
Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted. Okocha. Well, a piece of quick thinking by the keeper.
Well, that's great goalkeeping. He read it so well, didn't he?
Firing it towards goal. Keeper did his job to begin with. Finally gathered by the keeper.
Well, that's a really good recovery. He had to be smart there.
Slipshod passing. Paggio. Well, the crossing needs to be a bit better than that. Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Stuart, your assessment?
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
Adama. Martinez. Mertens is with Vinicius Junior.
Offside.
And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
He's given us away. And just 5 minutes remaining. Adama. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Able to skip past his man. Oh, big opportunity. On a powerful effort, but not threatening the goalkeeper, and he'll be disappointed. Getting in there to take it away. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. And it's a quality pass. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. De Bruyne. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch.
خد الكرة عم باجي، الكرة كورتنا والماتش ماتشنا. الكرة كورتنا والماتش ماتشنا. لايك وشير، ما تنسوش اللايك والشير. مش مفتري ولا حاجة والله يا عمرو، هي جت فيه بقى كده، هي جت كده معاه. نكسب الماتش ده كمان تبقى عسل قوي. يا رب يا رب يا رب، ادعوا معانا ادعوا معانا، نكسب الماتش ده كمان تبقى عسل قوي. لازم نكسب الماتشات دي يا مسهل، ادعوا لنا. يا مسهل يا مسهل. يا رب يجعله ماتش خفيف لذيذ ظريف كده ونكسبه، يا رب يا رب.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former... Oh, big chance!
الله يا باجيو، الله بص يا نهار اسود، ايه ده؟
Well, I was never known
ايه
for
ده؟
my
ايه اللي
finishing
حصل
ability,
ده؟
but I would have put that away. That's a shocking finish.
A look at the starting 11 for
ايه
Hardly
اللي حصل
Athletic.
ده؟
Peter Schmeichel begins in goal. Alessandro Nesta plays alongside Virgil van Dijk in central defence. Kevin De Bruyne plays along... Well, he didn't miss by...
يا جدعان الجون اهو، الجون اهو، الجون اهو، ازاي بتطلعوها بره؟ ازاي؟
Very much at all. Torres. Weghorst. Moving forward effectively. But they took care of the situation defensively. Well, Kevin De Bruyne is just one away from hitting the 50 goals mark for his club. Will it happen for him today, Stuart?
Well, he just loves to score goals, doesn't he? Whether they're tap-ins or great strikes. And it's
not
an attempt that will live long in the memory.
Well, what a waste that is. It's far too easy for the keeper.
Lo Celso. United might be able to cash in. Oh, the threat is there. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Baggio. Good looking ball. There could be a chance now. Can he put it away? Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Nemanja Vidic. Kevin Fonant. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Oh, showing excellent vision. He's just got to continue his run. Keeper had work to do. Okocha. Good pressure high up the pitch. Vardy. Really vital interception here. He might yet finish. Angled for Salah. Well, he failed to get it away properly.
بص هيدخل فينا جون اهو بسبب العلوية المستديمة. الحمد لله. شمايكل حلوة، شمايكل حلوة، شمايكل.
Played in by Griezmann. Nesta succeeded in carrying out his defensive chores. And slipped through beautifully. And the decision is one of offside here. Rodri. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Kevin De Bruyne.
لما كويس قوي دي بروين. يلا بقى يا جدعان مالكم يا ابني اقطع الكورة انت وهو.
Possession given away, unfortunately. Salah. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back.
Salah, Salah.
Rodri. Good defending.
Offside.
Obvious offside.
Offside. تشرين. منور تشرين. منور حبيبي.
Roberto Baggio. Fruitful looking attack. Oh, what an opportunity.
حلو يا باجي، حلو يا باجي.
Oh, how about that for a chip?
حلو يا باجي. حبيبة تشرين.
Here we see it again. It all started with that superb 1-2, and what a great finish it is. He just lifts the ball over the keeper into the back of the net. That's a well-constructed goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Well, that's one for them to pursue.
Allah.
Well, clearly in the mood to make it a double, but fine goalkeeping.
Well, he's playing really well today. That was another decent attempt.
شالها من على الخط ابن الجزم.
Alphonso Davies. Torres.
Well, the hosts, as you can see, haven't enjoyed the majority of possession, but their speed of attack...
Stewart, an opportunity!
لا 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 لا.
And he read it well defensively. Vardy. And it might be. Safe pair of hands.
يا باردي يا باردي يا باردي يا باردي. حبيبي يا بوب.
Wonderfully weighted pass. Well, deemed to be
حركة أتيري يا كابتن. الهجمة دي كده هجمة أتيري.
Well, it's very close to being the perfectly timed run, but whether it's an inch or a yard, he's still offside.
Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. Well, he couldn't keep himself onside.
Well, he just delayed the pass, didn't he? That was a great opportunity.
حلوة.
Alert defending. Vardy.
يلا بقى يلا التاني بسرعة كده بسرعة 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 التاني يلا. فاول تكتيكي.
Well, a second goal for them here.
ماشي.
So the whistle then.
حلوة 2-0 أول شوط كده حلوة. يلا يا رب يا رب. تفاعل يا جماعة تفاعل. شجعونا حتى.
Well, there's a sound reason why we're focusing on him. He's making his presence felt in attack, Stuart.
Yeah, what a performance he's putting in here. Great movement, lots of energy, and a very good finish for his goal. He's been excellent.
يا مسهل يا رب يا رب يا رب. متنسوش اللايك والشير. لايك وشير ايجو. تشجيع عايزين تشجيع.
So into the second half, and no doubt about it, United really need to lift themselves.
يلا باردي. ايوه كده.
And a strong tackle. Oh, a perfectly timed pass.
ماشي.
Griezmann. Griezmann with it. Well, very effective goalkeeping
تمسكها دي
to
يا
touch
شمايكل.
it over. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. The clearance wasn't decisive. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity.
فاول يا عم، فاول
Well,
انذار.
it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? Rodri. Well, good
حلوة
technique in terms of how he struck it. Ilicic. What can they do from here? Oh,
لا
beating his
نستعيب عليك،
opponent with
صح كده.
ease. The save was a
صلح
good one.
غلطتك بسرعة. منورين كل اللي بيتفرجوا علينا، منورين، كل سنة وانتم طيبين جميعا، يا رب تكونوا مبسوطين، أهم حاجة.
And a time for calm on the ball. Virgil van Dijk. And they have possession again. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Lo Celso.
لا 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 حلوة. لا 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 لا
To
لا.
get back into the game.
جوان
And
الرزلة
second
دي.
time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing. So continuing with the action, United still behind, but this game very much a contest.
يلا صلاح.
And Mohamed Salah
بإيده حكم.
now.
ايه ده حكم؟ ايه
An
ده؟
alert piece of
ايه ده؟
defending.
ايه اللي حصل ده؟
Well, we have 30 minutes to go. And the counter-attack is on. Options available.
ايه اللي حصل ده؟
Nesta. Roberto Baggio.
باجي يحط
It did
صورة
look
حلوة
on
باجي.
for them, but not to be.
ده انت اللي فيهم.
Griezmann. And a fine cross. Is it going to be? Oh, there it is!
يا جدعان ركزوا ركزوا ركزوا، جولين مالهمش أي 30 لازمة.
They're right back in this.
Well, the possession tells you everything. Nothing really to split between the two sides. It's been an enthralling encounter up to now, with both teams playing some really good expansive football. You just wonder if the coach will be looking at that and how they can tighten up at the back, as it's been chance after chance right now.
صاير.
And the flag has gone up. Offside.
يلا يلا شوية تركيز هنكسب. شوية تركيز
Well, he
هنكسب.
went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Into the advanced position.
يا راجل تعمل ايه؟
Good pressure high up the pitch. Baggio. And he's taken it away. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. But they took care of the
شوية
situation
تركيز هنكسب
defensively.
يا ابني، بقول تركيز.
And with that, the attack fizzles out.
بإيده يا عم والله العظيم.
And the danger's still on. Okocha. He made it look simple, really.
إيه اللي حصل؟
Offside, close one.
صاير.
Alphonso Davies. Torres. Jonathan Klaus. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily.
لا باجي.
And he read
لا
it well
باجي.
defensively. Jonathan Klaus.
لا لا
And Torres on the
حلوة
ball.
نيستا.
That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances.
يا جدع بقى.
Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. It's got to be.
حلوة شمايكل. الحمد
And a
لله
really
الحمد
good
لله،
diving stop.
ربنا بيستر، ربنا
What
بيستر.
can
يا
they
جماعة
do
تشجيع
from this
تشجيع.
corner? The
شجعونا.
minutes ticking away in this game. And an effective clearance. the counter looks on here. Options available. All hands on deck. Well, an example of a counter attack that went nowhere.
فاول بقى. ايه يا رودري اللي انت بتعمله ده؟
Torres. Ilicic. Went in strongly, decisively. 5 minutes left. Baggio. Can they take advantage? Well, nothing comes of it in the end because the flag has gone up, Stuart.
Well, he knew where the space was, but he's just been too eager, and that's why he's offside.
It's a perfect challenge.
يلا بقى.
Big opportunity. On the scent of a winner. Well, a piece of quick thinking by the keeper.
Well, that's great goalkeeping. He read it so well, didn't he?
Wout Weghorst. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
De Bruyne. Roberto Baggio. A good and fair challenge. Lo Celso.
يلا 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 استنى يا عم ثواني استنى ثواني. ماشي جونين مالهمش أي لازمة. جونين مالهمش أي لازمة. كل سنة وانتم طيبين جميعا، عيد سعيد عليكم. يا رب تكونوا مبسوطين. ما تنساش اللايك والشير اللي بتتفرج يا رب. كل ما تتبسط اعمل لايك، كل ما تتبسط اعمل لايك. ان شاء الله هنكسب. شجعونا شجعونا، فين الجماهير؟ يلا كابتن حبيبي يا بوب، حبيبي يا بوب، هتيجي ان شاء الله.
Back underway here, and it's quite simple. Both teams must steel themselves for 30 extra minutes.
الله يا فان دايك باشا يا ابني.
JJ Okocha. De Bruyne.
حلوة 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 حلوة. بداية موفقة، بداية موفقة. نخطف الربع بقى، نخطف الربع عشان نحبسه. نخطف الربع عشان نحبسه.
Now what can they do from here? And the cross is very much on.
الله يا فان دايك.
Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. Roberto Baggio. Okocha. Oh, good looking, and he's broken free.
الله يا جدع بقى، خلص خلص بقى.
Well, goal kick, just as it was
حبيبي يا
looking
بوب.
promising. Jonathan Klaus.
لا 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 لا
Still could be dangerous.
لا 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 الحمد لله الحمد لله. بص يا ارنولد، انا مش عارف اقول لك ايه بصراحه.
Well, I'm not
مش
sure
قادر
how
اقول
he's
يعني،
missed the
مش لاقي
target from
حاجه اقولها
there.
لك على اللي انت
That's a
عملته،
poor
بس
effort.
الحمد لله.
Robbed them.
يلا اوكوشا يلا اوكوشا
Threading it through. Could it be?
اوكوشا خلص
And
بقى.
led the danger magnificently.
Well, if he gets this wrong, a penalty and a sending off, but he was spot on with his challenge.
And they need to get tighter here. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending.
ماشي يلا بينا.
Read it magnificently and intercepted. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't.
ماشي.
First period of extra
تشجيع
time
تشجيع
completed. 15
تشجيع.
minutes left, and then it's a penalty shootout.
عايزين نبقى احسن قدام الجون شوية، بنضيع كتير.
Well, the drama continues to unfold. Second period of extra time now. Ivan Rossi. And here's Quarta. An effective challenge. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Defended well. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Kevin De Bruyne. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. It might still be problematic.
لعبة حلوة بس للمهاجم الغلط.
Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Being pressed
لا
hard.
فان دايك، لا فان
Well,
دايك،
they've won the ball back quickly. This
لا يا
could
فان
level
دايك. حلوة
it.
شمايكل، حلوة
Well, the
شمايكل.
keeper had a lot to do.
Well, it's a great piece of goalkeeping. So quick off his line.
Virgil van Dijk. Well, 5 minutes remaining in this, the second period of extra time. This could be
جدع.
it. Torres. Trailing as they are, they're not likely to get too many opportunities late in this game. Well, not quite what he
على
wanted to do
طول
with the
شتت
pass.
على طول.
Can they hit on the break?
يلا بينا يلا بينا
Well, it could be on for him here.
يا جدع
Oh, that's
بقى.
top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Good pressure high up the pitch. Okocha. And Salah. Well, not the best clearance.
الحمد لله
And there
ضيعنا
it
بس
is, the
الحمد لله
final
كسبنا.
whistle. And the fans will be
تشجيع يا
leaving the
جدعان،
stadium with smiles on
تشجيع،
their
ما تنسوش
faces.
اللايك والشير.
Well, Derek, it was...
Fruitful looking attack.
حبيبي حبيبي حبيبي.
Oh, what?
فاضل الماتش لازم نكسبه يا جدعان. تشجعوا بقى، شجعوا بقى، اتحمسوا معانا كده. فاضل ماتش. يا مسهل يا مسهل يا رب، فرقة كده سهلة كده. تفتكروا هنكسب الماتش ده ولا ايه؟ تفتكروا هنكسب الماتش ده؟ نسمي الليل كده وندخل بنية صافية وان شاء الله هنكسب. يا مسهل. بيتو ده اصحى معانا النهارده، مكانه متغير بس شكل كده وشه حلو علينا. محدش عايز يلعبنا، محدش عايز يجي. فين اللعيبة؟ فين اللعيبة؟ محدش عايز يلعب. الباتمان متفائل، الباتمان ده كان معانا ال3 ايام ابو صلاح. حبيبي ابو صلاح. ما لقيناش منافس. هل من منافس؟ هل من منافس؟ هل من منافس؟ تشجيع بقى. يلا ندعو لنا يا رب، يا رب. مم. يا رب يا رب يطلع ما بيعرفش يلعب بلاي ستيشن. بلاي ستيشن انا
And
باكد
good
ما بيعرفش
evening
يلعب
on
بلاي
what is
ستيشن.
a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And we're in for a pulsating showdown in the playoffs with a lot still on the line. It's hardly athletic. Could be!
بس
Oh, magnificent reaction.
ماشي. هو الحماس واخده اول الماتش.
A look at the starting 11 for Hardly Athletic. Peter Schmeichel begins in goal.
ليه نيستا رايح
Then
فين؟
Alexander
نيستا رايح فين؟
Arnold
نيستا
plays with Alex Telles in the wide
الله يا
defensive
شمايكل.
areas. Kevin De Bruyne plays
الله يا
with
شمايكل.
Rodri in
الله يا
central
شمايكل.
midfield. And it's two strikers up front who'll look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Here's how Kittens will begin the game. David De Gea stands between the posts. Ivan Cordoba starts with Ricardo Pereira in the fullback positions. Joe Cole plays with Luka Modric in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with Jurek.
They must finish here.
Oh, a really crisp effort, but just wide.
يا نهار اسود.
And every player's worst nightmare, because this will go down
يا
as an
نهار
own goal.
اسود. ايه اللي حصل ده؟ مينفعش
Well, an
نمسح
own
المشهد
goal
ده من
that has
الفيديو.
left them trailing and flailing.
ايه اللي حصل؟ ايه الجون ده؟ يلا
Oh, he's
اوكوشا بقى.
really
هو ده
opened them up
اوكوشا.
here. He's managed to get in behind.
بص والنبي فاردي بيعمل
Barty.
ايه.
Alex Telles. Surely the equaliser.
حلو يا صلاح.
Well, the post getting in the way there. Oh, he's lost possession. Can he open them up here? Well, he really read that brilliantly. And the referee spotted the
لا دي
foul
بروين،
and
لا
has
دي
played
بروين.
advantage.
Well, they're so unlucky not to be level now. It was a great effort. You just wonder if they're going to regret that.
And no way through. Really good attacking play.
الحمد
Oh,
لله.
good hit,
الحمد
close
لله.
shave.
جون مسخرة. جون مسخرة. يا رب ما يكونش في حد شايفه. يا رب.
Agio. Good tackle. Not to be advised giving the ball away there.
يا ابني ما هو رودري اهو. نايم انت رودري.
Oh, surely. And a
لا لا لا
goal
لا.
to
الجوان دي
increase
عبيطة
their
أوي. الجوان دي عبيطة
advantage
أوي.
to 2 overall. That
الجوان دي
little
عبيطة
bit of
أوي.
a cushion. Now it's all about
الجون الأول ده
keeping the
بصراحة يعني
concentration.
مش عارف ازاي ناس
And
تلعبها
a
كده.
second goal for them here.
مش عارف ازاي ناس تلعبها كده.
It's a perfect challenge. It's a good-looking ball in behind.
حلو يا باجي.
Oh, a
ماشي
nearly
ماشي
moment,
ماشي. حلو يا
but
باجي.
not quite good enough.
Well, you certainly can't fault them for effort. They keep applying the pressure, and if they can just nick one,
بقى صلاح
they're
بقى.
right back in this.
And the Kittens couldn't hang on to it. And Mohamed Salah now. De Bruyne. Not the pass he had in mind.
يا جدعان بقى.
Kittens moving the ball with purpose here. And it's still on for him. Cole. Oh, that's a really good run. Sends it back.
ايه ده يا جماعة؟ ايه ده اللي بيحصل؟ ايه الثرو ده وايه الشوطة دي وايه الزاوية دي وايه النطة دي وايه ده؟ ايه
Well, the
اللي
action
بيحصل ده؟
continues and Kittens are cantering to victory, it would appear. Good use of advantage by the referee. Well, trying to let them continue, but now he's gone back and awarded the free kick. Sustained pressure, and now they have the ball. It's a weighted pass. Well, it was down to whether or not he could beat the keeper, and that question has been answered.
Well, I'm all for players striking through the back of the ball with power, but he has to hit the target.
فان دايك ما هو ما بتتنشنش في الرجل كده فان دايك بقى.
A goal! An exceptional performance.
استغفر الله العظيم يا رب.
Forward to the good now.
ايه اللي ايه يا جدعان اللي بتعملوه ده؟ بتهرتلوا ليه كده؟ ايه الهرتلة دي؟ ايه الهرتلة دي؟
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Well, racing past his man.
لا 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 ما هو ايه يا جدعان
To
بقى؟
have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Defensive efficiency personified. Oh, showing excellent vision. Oh, but cutting it out in the nick of time. Well, that's wonderful attacking play. And Salah!
حلو صلاح حلو صلاح حلو صلاح يلا يلا يلا
And just look at the celebration.
يلا 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 يلا.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1.
ازاي يعني برضه هو اللي
Well, we're
بياخدها بعد
almost at
كل
the
ده؟
halfway stage, and they're not making home advantage work for them one little bit here.
Oh,
Stuart.
Derek, big moment here.
And foiled by Van Dijk. Cole. Well, the post got in the way. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Rodri.
يا عم رودري بقى
Nicely
بتعمل
cut
ايه؟
out. Now what can they do with the ball? It's a good-looking ball in behind, and he's in the clear. Well, well, well.
لا 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 لا
How many
لا مش كده مش كده مش كده مش كده. ايه البوس ده؟
players would have the confidence to try that? Simply magnificent. A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Great pressure to win the ball back. Pulls it back. Opportunity here. Oh, keeper dealt with it. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. So back in business. The Kittens having already made a big first half statement here. Will we see more of the same in the second half? Oh, lovely
يا عم بقى
incisive
وكوشة بقى
pass.
بس بقى.
Oh, but just unable to unlock the defence. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And the
يا عم
keeper
تمسك.
more than equal to the task. And the short option preferred. This could be dangerous if he's not careful. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Oh, surely. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
يا عم اخي.
He can't hold on to it.
ايه يا جدعان اللي
Well,
بيحصل
the
ده؟
keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Salah. The ball with Rodri. Now he must favour the cross. De Bruyne. Well, able to close down the shot. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Cole. Good tackle. The pass could do damage. Can he keep his composure? And just too much height on the shot.
لا 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 لا.
Passing like that, part of Luka Modric's game. And it all counts for naught. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Ricardo Pereira. Barnes. Well, that's a well-timed pass. We wondered who was going to win the race. The answer, the goalkeeper. Well, being pressed here. Okocha. Okocha. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Okocha. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. And the flag has gone up.
Well, he has to work a lot harder to stay onside there. He didn't read the situation at all.
Modric. Takes the shot. Well, a powerful effort, but he couldn't quite keep the
ابو
shot
مصطفى
down.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. منور ابو مصطفى، كل سنة وانت طيب. كل سنة وانت طيب حبيبي.
De Bruyne. Well, there to intercept. And into the last 20 minutes. This might be ideal for the counter.
بتعملوا
Just
ايه
not
بقى؟
looking confident in possession. Cole. Oh, big chance. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there.
حبيبي ابو مصطفى.
Oh, he's given us away. Okocha. And Kittens have possession again. Could be a chance to break here.
اتفضل يا حبيبي. اتفضل اسأل.
Has eyes for goal. Well, that was easy on the eye, and he didn't miss by much.
Well, that's how to counter-attack. They did it with such pace, just couldn't finish it off. Well, those stats tell you everything. They're opening up the opposition at will, and while we've seen some really poor defending, their attacking play has been excellent.
Really good reading of the game to win. Can he put it in? Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Teammates in the middle. Well, not cleared away completely. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Vardy. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was.
العب دوري اسباني وكاس ورابطة وكاس دوري ابطال اوروبا بنفس الفريق فيفا 22.
Barnes. He's going to have a go here. Oh, fine stop. He's driven in the corner. It might still be problematic. But it looks so threatening, but the danger averted. So the final whistle almost upon us, and this is not exactly what the home fans had in mind when
Derek,
they...
big moment this.
Palmed away by the keeper. Well, it looks so promising, but
مش
a
فاهم
goal kicked
السؤال
the
ابو
outcome.
مصطفى. ممكن سؤال العب دوري اسباني وكاس وابطال اوروبا بنفس الدوري؟ مش فاهم قصدك على ايه.
And winning it back. Well, they know they need to stop him. Making sure it didn't get past him. De Bruyne. And the referee has blown for
ماتش
full
بصراحة
time.
يعني.
It's a wretched result for them. A point not enough. And their interest in the competition ends right here.
Well, Derek, what a time to play poorly. They just never got going today. It's heartbreaking for everybody. The players, the manager and the fans. They've worked so hard up to now. It's a great shame.
خسرنا الماتش ده.
Oh, a really crisp effort, but just wide.
ابو مصطفى انت قصدك على ايه، الماستر ليج ولا على ايه؟ قصدك على الماستر ليج ولا على ايه؟ ماتش كارثة الماتش اللي حصل ده. كويس يعني ايه؟ لا على الماستر ليج مش قادر، مش هقدر افيدك ابو مصطفى، احنا بنلعب اونلاين. ما اعرفش بقى تلعبها كده ازاي، بس عادي ممكن ادور لك في الموضوع ده واجاوبك عليه. ما تنساش اللايك والشير بقى. حبيبي يا ابو مصطفى، حبيبي. نلعب رايفلز معانا شوية باكات، طب ممكن نفتحهم، ايه رأيكم؟ تفاعلوا معانا كده، ايه رأيكم؟ ولا قصدك على الكيمستري بتاعت الفريق؟ لو لسه معانا ابو مصطفى، قصدك على الكيمستري بتاعت الفريق، ان انت تحط لاعب من الدوري الانجليزي، لاعب من دوري ابطال اوروبا، لاعب وهكذا. اه على الكيمستري، لا ما هو الكيمستري لازم يا اما يبقوا من دولة واحدة يا اما يبقوا من دوري واحد، يا اما اللعيبة بتلعب. بص هوريك دلوقتي، يعني بص كده كلاب، لو جبنا سكواد، بص ابو يوسف لازم يبقوا يا اما ايكون، الايكون بيلعب حلو جنب اي حد، يا اما يكونوا دوري، يعني مثلا ارنولد وصلاح الاتنين دوري انجليزي، ورودري ودي بروين وهكذا، وفاردي، اليكس تيليز، دي بروين، عفوا، فان دايك، كل ده دوري انجليزي. فلازم يكون في لينك ما بين اللعيبة كده، اللينك يا اما اخضر يا اما اصفر. وهكذا. بص بقى لو عملنا مثلا جبنا واحد من بره الدوري الانجليزي، مثلا سايلز ده، وحطيناه مكان اوكوشا، بص كده اللينك بقى لونه احمر ما بينه وما بين صلاح وما بين رودري. لازم بقى اظبط اللينك ده يا اما اصفر يا اما اخضر. فمعاك يا ايكون يا اما تجيب لعيبة من نفس الدوري او نفس البلد. لو لو انا كده فهمت قصدك صح، اتمنى اكون جاوبتك. شوف حبيبي تسلم، تسلم ابو مصطفى. نشوف بقى ايه اللي هيحصل، هيطلعوا لنا ايه. يا رب يا رب. ماشي، ولا كأننا عملنا حاجة. اللي بعده. ماشي. يا مسهل. واكسل ولا نوديهم في الكلاب؟ ماشي نوديهم في الكلاب. ماشي. نرجع نلعب رايفل تاني. الماتش الاخير ده كان رخم قوي يا جدعان، تشجيع. اهلا وسهلا بيكم. كل سنه وانتم طيبين جميعا. جميعا. تشجيع بقى، تشجيع، ما تنسوش اللايك والشير. يا مسهل يا مسهل.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is live action from division rivals. It's Atletico versus Hardly Athletic.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a...
Baggio
يلا
pushed
باجيو.
away to safety. And here's how it looks for Atletico. Edwin van der Sar begins between the posts. Giorgio Chiellini starts alongside Kalidou Koulibaly in central defence. Felipe Anderson plays with Lorenzo Pellegrini in central midfield. And in attack, Eusebio plays alongside Fernando Torres.
كليني برضو معلم.
A look at the starting 11 for Hardly Athletic. Peter Schmeichel begins in
حلو
goal.
حلو حلو
Virgil
حلو.
van Dijk plays alongside Alessandro Nesta in
تشجيع يا
central
جدعان،
defence.
تشجيع.
Kevin De Bruyne plays alongside Rodri in the centre of midfield.
يا
And the
ابني
story
بتعمل
in
ايه؟
attack is one of a strike partnership. And players waiting in the centre. Torres. Well, he knew he had
Hello,
to
Van
get to
Dijk.
the ball, and he did. High pressing at its best. But he does have that natural flair for the dramatic, Eusebio. And I wonder, Stuart, what you think we might see from him in this one.
Well, Derek, when he's on form, when he's focused, he's a brilliant runner with the ball. He can take on players, he can go
De
past
Bruyne
people
back.
with ease, and he's got a great shot on him as well. I'm really looking forward to watching him play today.
Bad pass.
اكيد باجيو مش هياخدها كرة زي دي يعني.
Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. The
حلو
danger
أنا.
averted thanks to his teammate. Baggio, moving it forward. Rodri! He's
يا
blocked
كليني يا
it.
ابن
And this situation could be dangerous. Can he open the door to a potential goal? The clearance wasn't decisive. Oh, showing excellent vision. And running in behind.
حلو يا شمايكل.
Can they slot it home?
حلو يا شمايكل.
Finally gathered by
تدخل
the
بيها جون
keeper.
بقى.
Well, that's a really good recovery. He had to be
تدخل
smart
بيها
there.
جوه الجون.
Rodri. Oh, in with a chance. Spectacular save. Top
أوكوشا.
class
أيوه
goalkeeping.
عليك يا أوكوشا، أيوه عليك يا أوكوشا.
Felipe Anderson. Decent position for Atletico to find themselves in.
حلو
But they
أتليت.
dealt with the threat posed. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore.
طلعتش
And
هي.
a throw-in it's
طلعت.
going to be.
يا ابني رايح له تاني بقى، ابعد عن كولوبالي بقى.
Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? De Bruyne.
يلا دي
Able to
بروين
get
يا
the body in
كليني.
the way. And you don't want to lose possession there. Now defenders having to cover up. And the flag has
Side.
gone up just when he looked ready to pounce, perhaps.
Well, he was just too static in the end, which is a shame because that was a dangerous situation.
Cuadrado. Well, getting the ball forward.
يلا بقى اقطع بقى.
And credit is due for that good piece of defending. De Bruyne. And an
حرام
attempt
عليك،
best
حرام عليك،
forgotten, I
حرام
think.
عليك، حرام عليك.
Rodri gives it a go.
خلص بقى
Able
صلاح.
to get a body in the way. A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here. Now sending it
يلا
in.
فان دايك.
Oh, good save. Excellent header. Something to worry about here. De Bruyne. And continues his run.
بروين يعني والتاني وقع وحاجة يعني مسخرة.
Martinez.
بتاعتنا صح
Not
كده.
there to intercept. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Elements of
رودري
risk
بقى
there,
فكك يا
but he's
رودري
won
بقى.
the ball. Fernando Torres
بتاعتنا بقى صح
couldn't hang on to it again.
Well, the visitors have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes. They're creating plenty of chances and looking a constant threat. You feel they have to take the lead at some point with this sort of domination.
Oh, look at this, Stuart, an opportunity. Oh, it was a crucial challenge.
كانت عايزة سنة كده بس، سنة بس.
That's deftly cut out by Nesta.
ايه السرو ده؟
Well, possibilities in the centre. Fernando Torres. Good vision. Can he get onto this? And running in behind.
الحمد لله.
So the whistle then.
الحمد لله.
We're at the halfway stage in this match.
عدى على خير. تشجيع بقى، تشجيع بقى. فين التشجيع؟ انتوا صامتين ليه كده؟
The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half.
ماشي يا عم، حلوة جميلة جميلة جميلة، وبعدين بقى جميلة حلوة جميلة.
Now Felipe Anderson. And play halted, free kick given. Excellent challenge.
رودري انا بندم ان انا بلعبك يا رودري.
Determined block.
انا بندم ان انا بلعبك.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
Taken short. Cutting the ball back. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass.
وحشة أوي يا باشا. يا جدع بقى.
Fernando Torres.
اوفسايد اوفسايد.
Offside, a tight one. Opportunity to take the
يلا
lead.
بقى يلا بقى.
There is the opening goal. The pressure finally
الأول.
telling, and they get their due reward. Back in action then. Let's see if Atletico, having conceded, can wipe out that last goal.
حلوة
Keep the ball moving.
حلوة بصراحة.
This could be the
حلوة.
equalizer. But oh, what an important
شمايكل
save.
أحلى.
How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there.
Fernando Torres is in here. What a save. In it goes at the second time of asking. But the goalkeeper
Ish.
won't be proud of that moment.
ماشي.
Well, here it is again. And I don't think it's good enough from the goalkeeper. You have to say that. He spilled it right into the danger zone. And at this level, you're always going to be punished.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. So a half an hour remaining. Eusebio. And he takes on the shots. A very effective challenge put in.
يلا بينا يلا بينا يلا بينا.
Well, this is a really good game of football. Both sides have played well going forward. There's been plenty of chances, goals, and a lot of near misses. It's been great entertainment.
Tremendous challenge. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Well, that break looks so promising, but nothing coming from it. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? And a goal to re-establish their advantage.
حلوة 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 حلوة. منورين يا جدعان، كل سنة وانتم طيبين كلكم. يا رب تكونوا دايما بخير وصحة. كل سنة وانتم طيبين. يا رب اكون خفيف عليكم يا رب.
Look at the celebrations. Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand.
يلا عايزين التالت عايزين التالت.
Pedro. Cuadrado. Here's Insigne.
يا دي بروين.
We're getting the ball forward. And let's give credit to the defending.
بس شيله
Well,
كده
that's
صح.
how to break the spirit of the attacker.
يلا
Counter-attacking,
صلاح
very
يلا
much an
صلاح.
option.
ايه ده صلاح ده؟
Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Well, that would be straightforward for any keeper. Pellegrini.
Well, I have to say, these fans have been excellent. They still believe they're going to get back into this.
Well, dealt with that ball comfortably.
لا
And play
أحد
halted,
لا
free
أحد.
kick given. Well, he's walking a fine line. No caution, though.
Well, the referee's made it quite clear, hasn't he? Next foul, and he will get a booking.
حلو
Eusebio!
حلو.
Oh, a glorious save by the keeper. And nothing wrong with that free kick either.
نزل لي قفوش اهو.
Well, opting for the short corner. Cuts it back. Able to get a body in the way. Chiellini. Cuadrado. With a textbook interception.
يا ابني
Good
بقى.
pressure. Can they make something of this? Good tackle taken away.
يلا صلاح يلا صلاح يلا صلاح.
Eusebio.
Well, I think the fans are doing everything they can to get their team back into this. But can they find that moment of inspiration and get an equaliser?
And a strong tackle. How can they turn one of these attacks into a goal? In behind for him to
الحمد
chase.
لله.
Oh, what a fantastic
حبيبي يا
save.
بوب.
Well, that's a match-winning save there. Not long left now.
And deciding to go short with this one. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. And with that, the attack fizzles out. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Lorenzo Insigne. Can he find the net?
حلو قوي البلوك
Putting
ده
his
فان
body
دايك.
on the line.
يلا بقى يلا بقى
Well,
يلا
taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on.
كفاية ولا حاجة. حلو
Well,
حلو
foul
حلو.
play, says the referee.
نضيع بيها وقت بقى. يلا صلاح يا نهار
Pushed
اسود.
onto the woodwork. finally gathered by the
حلوة
keeper.
يا صلاح.
Well, that's a really good recovery. He had to be smart there.
حلوة
And so
حلوة
the
حلوة.
referee blows for full time, and it goes. Good vision. Can he get onto this?
يا جماعة شاركونا الحدث، شاركونا الحدث، ما تنساش اللايك والشير. ليه كنسل؟ ليه كنسل؟ بكنسل ليه؟ يا مسهل يا مسهل. فلاهوفيتش وهالاند في الهجوم، وبيولو كليني في الدفاع.
Well,
ويلا
it's
بينا،
always a great privilege
يلا
to be
بينا
coming to
وربنا
you
يستر.
from the home of football. We're at Wembley Stadium.
لا
I'm
بس
Derek
بس
Ray,
بس
and
الحماس
ready with
واخده
his
برضه.
tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And we have action from foot rivals coming up for you. It's the Blades versus Hardley Athletic.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team.
Can he finish this?
حلوة
Not a
شمايكل.
great cross, making the goalkeeper's job rather easy.
كفاية ولا حكم بقى؟ ايه ده حكم؟
Okocha, real chance.
حلوة يا كوشة.
Oh, a finish of real class. No wonder he's celebrating.
حلوة حلوة.
Take a bow. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Oh, he looks threatening. Can he
حلوة يا
take the chance?
كوشة يا
Oh,
كوشة يا
magnificent
كوشة،
from the
حرام
keeper.
عليك،
Fantastic stop.
حرام عليك يا عم، الكرة تخبط فيك كده وتطلع.
And Chiellini could give it away. Vlahovic. Could be troublesome. They've given it away. Okocha. Now potential danger.
بيقول
Clean
عظمة على
challenge.
عظمة.
Good thing from his point of view. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. And nicely struck.
عظمة على
Well, it
عظمة
wasn't
بيقول.
quite as dangerous as I thought it might be. And a strong tackle. Milinkovic-Savic. The Blades looking productive here. Lovely work to get past his man. Holland. Magnificent defending. Really good high press.
حلوة فان دايك.
Baggio. The ball with Rodri. Baggio. De Bruyne. Vardy.
يا
Well, he
جدع
knew he
بقى.
had to get to the ball, and he did. There's a slide rule pass. This could level it.
حلوة
Still
شمايكل.
danger here.
امسك
Well,
امسك
the
امسك.
goalkeeper got there in the end.
حلوة
Well, his
شمايكل.
recovery is brilliant here. So athletic.
fine reading of the situation. Moving into the advanced position. De Bruyne. Rodri. Okocha has it. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Baggio.
Baggio
Just
بقى.
the tackle that was needed. This attack looks highly promising. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance.
تعتك
Will it
والله.
happen for them? Holland.
تعتك انست.
Royce. Body on the line. Milinkovic-Savic. Really important tackle. Okocha. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly.
ماشي
Kimmich.
ماشي ماشي ماشي.
Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it.
ماشي ماشي.
Virgil van Dijk. Baggio.
خلص بقى
Good
باجيو.
challenge.
طري كده وما تنشف على الكورة كده.
Holland.
حلو حلو حلو
And a
حلو
good
حلو.
tackle. Well, they couldn't keep possession.
اقطع بقى دي بروين بقى.
Royce. But nothing comes of it. Royce with others close by.
بس يا حبيبي.
That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Not the pass he had in mind. Carles Puyol. Showing patience, looking for the equaliser. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Roberto Baggio.
مالك يا باجيو. ماشي
And that's a
ماشي
corner.
ماشي. حبيبي هيما
Well, these
حبيبي
fans
هيما.
had to be patient.
كل
Could
سنة وانت
this
طيب يا
be
هيما.
the equaliser?
Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties. After the foul, a chance to contemplate
والله
what
دخل
is
رمى
next,
نفسه
and
أصلا
perhaps a
قدامه.
goal from this free kick.
يا مساعد.
Well,
حلو.
the free kick needed to be a lot
شمايكل
better
بقى
than
قوم
that.
امسك بقى الكورة.
Straight into the wall. And so it is, the first half story has been written.
ماشي. ماشي 1-0.
So into the second half, hardly with the advantage, but no room for complacency. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. And the counter looks on here, options available. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Insigne. Surely the equaliser. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. JJ Okocha. This is Salah. Okocha. The
Hello,
keeper
push.
timing magnificently to make sure he got there. Playing it in. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground.
لا وكوشة لا
Well,
لا
it's
لا.
natural to have high expectations where JJ Okocha is concerned, and he did deliver in the first half. I think it's fair to say, Stuart. What did you make of his performance?
Well, it's been a really good display from him.
Oh, Stuart, they must score!
ايه ده يا
And a
جماعة.
goal to level this contest. All even. So a level contest, 1-1. Very quick thinking there. Certainly options available as far as the blades are concerned. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating. So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. They've regained possession. Holland. And back with Insigne. Well, they have the ball once more. Okocha. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming
ايه يا
from it.
فاردي دي ما تتقطعش يا فاردي.
Oh, that's an interesting pass. Royce. And missing the chance to give them a bit of breathing space.
Well, that should have made it more comfortable, shouldn't it? But it's a wasted opportunity.
Rodri. JJ Okocha. A real opening now. Goalkeeper getting in the way.
بعيدة
Superb
باجي
save.
بعيدة باجي.
Now sending it
يلا
in.
فاردي.
Well, he failed to get it away properly. Threat over for now, it seems. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Always difficult to stop Marco Royce. Electing to cross into the centre. Struggling to get it away. Insigne. Insigne! Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? Oh, lovely bit of skill. Alex Telles. Big chance to get them on terms. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Has eyes for goal.
حلو أرنولد.
And he's
Hello,
outdone
Arnold.
himself. Wonderful save there. Trying to pick out a teammate.
يلا فان دايك. يلا بقى يلا بقى يلا بقى.
And a goal! Real excitement here. The equaliser. Not many sides would have the mental strength to bounce back from adversity like this team. Baggio. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. Just not testing the keeper at all with that cross. Just 15 minutes remaining.
ايه ده؟
Not the best challenge. Free kick. Holland.
حلو أرنولد.
Vardy. Baggio now. De Bruyne. Possession one. On the attack, is there to be late drama? Dusan Vlahovic. And Nesta with it. De Bruyne. Baggio. Okocha. Into
يلا صلاح. حلوة صلاح.
Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here?
ماشي يا فان دايك الله ينور.
Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. Good work by the Blades to win possession. Well-timed tackle.
ماشي
Well, he
ماشي
tried in
ماشي.
vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Or can they find a late leveller? This could be the equaliser.
حلوة شمايكل، حلوة أوي شمايكل، حلوة أوي شمايكل. دقيقة 89 حلوة أوي شمايكل.
You have cause to be thankful.
Well, that could be a key moment. They have to take those sort of chances. They won't get too many more, but let's credit the goalkeeper.
Still looking to get the shot off. Virgil van Dijk with the block. Couldn't quite hang on.
الحمد لله.
Well, they can keep possession now. Well, they need to get tighter here. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, what a good finish to the game that was. They just wore down.
ماشي ماشي يا جماعة، تفاعل تفاعل، لايك وشير، تفاعل تفاعل. ساكتين ليه كده؟ عايزين تشجيع، عايزين تشجيع وعايزين دعم وعايزينكم تتبسطوا، اهم حاجة. ماشي ماشي. ده البيتو اللي ما يعرفش البيتو، ده البيتو، ده اللي ما يعرفش البيتو، ده البيتو معانا من اول يوم ستريم، ان شاء الله مكمل معانا.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And it really is an intriguing proposition from the point of view of promotion. That could be their reward today, depending upon circumstances. It's hardly athletic against the Dream Destroyers.
Well, Derek, 3 points here and promotion is secured. And it will be thoroughly deserved because they've played so well in most of the games.
And what a close shave it was. A look at the starting 11 for Hardley Athletic. Peter Schmeichel begins in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold starts with Alex Telles in the wide defensive areas. Kevin De Bruyne starts alongside Rodri in the centre of midfield. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. Can he put them in front? Well, the attack showed promise, but easy work for the keeper in the end. A striker you can certainly never write off. Jamie Vardy, of course, he has so much know-how. Stuart, what are you anticipating seeing from him?
Well, he's their leading goal scorer because his space awareness in tight areas is so good. He just has that knack of knowing where the ball will drop, and I'm not sure you can teach that.
Can he give them the lead? Brilliantly blocked.
حلو قوي البلوك ده، حلو نيستا.
The starting 11 for Dream Destroyers. Marquinhos plays alongside Rafael Varane in central defence. Mateo Kovacic plays alongside Ilkay Gundogan in central midfield. And leading the line today is Jamie Vardy. And the cross is very much on.
ماشي.
And the defender got the last touch. That'll be a corner. And over it comes.
يلا فان دايك بقى، هي دي هي دي هي دي هي دي.
Well, that's a big moment for them. They've just got to keep their focus now.
So on with the game, and the onus is on the Destroyers to come up with an answer here. Bruyne, he's in with a chance.
حلوة 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 حلوة
And that might be the goal that makes certain of promotion.
حلوة حلوة
Well,
حلوة.
that's the cushion they wanted. Surely they can't lose from here.
So 2-0 now. Well, that's
Yeah,
not
up and
watertight
go.
defending. Mateo Kovacic. And Rashford. Danger averted.
ماشي تعال
It
تعال.
was going to take an audacious effort to beat the goalkeeper from there. Read it well. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. The referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Rodri.
ضرب
Right
والله
place
يا
to
عم
cut out
والله يا
the
عم
pass.
ضرب. حلوة نيست حلوة نيست.
Rodri. Baggio. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper.
ماشي 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 ماشي.
Ziyech. Wan-Bissaka. Vardy. Could reduce the deficit. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Rodri. And he saw the situation developing.
عايز يا رودري.
Defensive efficiency personified. Encouraging move from Hardly Athletic. Okocha.
حلوة أبوشة
And
حلوة
there it
أبوشة حلوة
is.
أبوشة.
3 goals in front.
ماشي. فري روم ماشي. stay back cover center ماشي. ماشي.
Now, an immense performance. Well, you've got to say, an incredible first half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know.
بتاعتي بقى.
And the cross goes in.
حلوة
Well,
أوي.
clattered away. Oh, superb skill. No real conviction in the challenge. Well, a poor
Alhamdulillah.
effort from a difficult angle, Stuart.
Well, he took the wrong decision there. He surely had to cut that back.
Rodri. Virgil van Dijk. De Bruyne now. Baggio. Oh, nothing comes of the attack when all is
ماشي
said and
ماشي
done.
ماشي ماشي.
Inching towards the interval, and it's going with home advantage. Stuart, as always, very keen to get your take.
Well, what a first half performance this has been so far.
Oh,
They-
Stuart, they might be onto something here.
امسك. الله عليك يا
Saved by the
شمايكل.
keeper.
الله عليك يا شمايكل. الله عليك.
Smuggled away.
حلوة أوي يا شمايكل.
Morientes. As clean as a whistle, that challenge.
يلا يا
Good
أبوشة.
looking ball, there could be a chance
الله
now.
يا أبوشة.
And
الله يا
there's the
أبوشة.
goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in
Hat-trick,
finishing,
Abush.
there for all to see. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. And beating the defender.
حلوة حلوة حلوة
And
حلوة.
there it is, the half-time whistle.
دعم 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 تشجيع. لايك وشير لايك وشير. وكومنتات يا جماعة، ما تسكتوش كده،
Well, there's a
الصمت ده
sound
مش حلو.
reason why we're focusing on him.
خلونا
He's making his
نتكلم كده.
presence felt in attack.
للشكاوى والاقتراحات اكتب كومنت. رايق قوي اكوشا الشوت ده، رايق قوي. حبيبي يا بوب، حبيبي يا بوب، بتعيش.
So the ball moving once more, and it was an utterly dominant first-half performance from Hardley
فاول
Athletic.
بقى.
Are we in for more of the same in the second half? Griezmann. Morientes. Ziyech. He's blocked it.
يلا بينا يلا بينا.
De Bruyne. Okocha. Can they convert?
حلوة قوي يا باشا، حلوة قوي يا باشا، حلوة قوي يا باشا. حبيبي يا بوب،
And it speaks to the
حبيبي يا
quality
بوب.
of that performance.
توتر هو كده، توتر هو كده واتنرفز وطلع اصلا، انسحب من الماتش. احلى مسا عليك، احلى مسا عليك، احلى مسا عليك حبيبي يا بوب، عايش عايش. طلعنا واحدة اهو في الريفلز. الفوت شامبيون مش عارف ليه كده مش ماشية معانا، بس هتمشي ان شاء الله، هتمشي. ماشي ان شاء الله هتمشي. يلا بينا على طول، يلا بينا. هل من منافس، هل من منافس؟ مفيش منافسين خلاص. هل من منافس؟ منورين 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 يا جماعة، احنا من غيركم والله العظيم ولا حاجة، بس تفاعلوا معانا، بس تفاعلوا معانا، ما تنساش اللايك والشير. يلا بينا.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we have action coming up for you from foot rivals. It's Hardley Athletic versus City.
Well, Derek, what form they're in. They really are a joy to watch at the moment. They're playing some great football. Let's hope they show that again today.
A look at the starting 11 for
Oh, it's
Hardley.
through and goal here, Derek.
And the
ضربة
keeper's
جزاء
hand
بقى،
does
ضربة
the trick.
جزاء والله العظيم، ضربة جزاء. ايه ده نيستا بتعمل ايه يا نيستا؟
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, couldn't keep it. Oh, managing to beat him.
حرام عليك يا نيستا.
And it's teed up for Ronaldo. And denied by the keeper. Impressive.
الحمد لله.
Oh, no one would voluntarily have the task of trying to keep Roberto Baggio quiet. He can bring his influence to bear, usually does. Stuart, your thoughts on what we might see from him?
Well, for me, Derek, his greatest attribute is his ability to combine with teammates, particularly in tight areas, in and around the box, clever little one-twos, little passes round the corner. He's the player that could be key to breaking down this defence.
And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. And fired against the
يلا
crossbar.
بقى يلا بقى. حلوة دي بروين.
Well, they've started really brightly here. They were so close to taking the lead.
Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Baggio. And he
يلا.
takes it on.
ماشي.
Well, it wasn't quite as dangerous as I thought it might be. They could
Voila.
nudge in front. Well, now I think after all that, they can exhale.
Well, he lost his concentration there, but he's just about got away with it.
Fernandinho. Kevin De Bruyne couldn't keep the ball. Good pressure high up the pitch. Alex Telles. Can they
خلص يا دي بروين بقى.
and into the clutches of the goalkeeper. Cristiano Ronaldo. Fernandinho. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass.
لا 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 باجيو لا باجيو. يلا صلاح
This could
يلا
pose
صلاح.
problems for the defenders. Terrific save.
ماشي يا صلاح.
Well, they're playing well now, and these fans can sense a
يلا
goal
فان
coming.
دايك.
Can he find the net? And he'll take
Ahí la
efforts like
cosa
that
ahora,
all day
Rodrigo.
long. Well-timed tackle. And the attack looks promising. Alexander-Arnold. Great
يلا بقى
opportunity.
يلا بقى يلا بقى يلا بقى.
Well, the pressure has been
Ego,
mounting,
ego.
and now they have the lead.
يلا بقى.
1-0 then. And he did well to cut it out. Baggio. Vardy. Really good challenge.
ماشي ماشي ماشي.
Well, the fans
ماشي.
are going mad
حلوة
here.
أوي
They
فان
think
دايك.
that was a
حلوة أوي.
penalty.
حلوة أوي الضغط ده.
Okocha. It's got to be.
ماشي ماشي
The
ماشي.
keeper diving magnificently to
Hello,
make sure
Doctor.
he got there. He's
Hello,
driven
Van
in the
Dijk.
corner. And he clears the danger. And he keeps going.
حلوة
And they'll be
صلاح.
happy to have regained possession. Baggio. This is Salah. Crossing
Yes, yes,
opportunity. Okocha. Here's De Bruyne, able to get a body in the way. So a goal
يا
kick
كده
is
أرنولد.
what's coming
ليه
up
كده ليه
here.
كده؟ مش عارف تستلمها سيبها يا عم.
Under a fair bit of
حلوة أوي يا
pressure.
كوشة.
Well, making high pressing work for them here.
لا صلاح.
The
لا.
keeper was never
لا، لا، لا،
likely
لا.
to be in trouble then. Cristiano Ronaldo. And return to Ronaldo. Son! And a goal! To
أنت عم
level this
بصراحة
contest. All even.
يعني 3 عليه
Well, here it is
والتلاتة. ما يا
again.
جدعان
He goes
3 عليه.
past his marker so
إزاي
easily with
يعني؟
just a drop of the shoulder. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
So the ball
كرة
is
العافية
rolling
اللي هي
again.
عافية هو
1-1.
هيقطعها خلاص.
Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? And a goal! Just
حلو
like
أوي يا
that,
كوشة.
they're
حلو
back
أوي يا
in
كوشة.
front. So back in action. Will there be a quick response from City? There needs to be. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. De Bruyne. Wonderful block. De Bruyne. And a tidy challenge. Has eyes for goal.
حلوة قوي دي بروين، حلوة قوي دي بروين. ماشي. ماشي 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 ماشي. عايش عايش عايش. احلى مسا عليك. اللي بعده اللي بعده. ماشي. نظبط بس حاجة في الخطة، بس حاجة صغيرة قد كده قد كده قد كده. حاجة صغيرة قد كده. بس خلاص. تفاعل يا شباب، تفاعل تفاعل يا شباب. لايك وشير. تقريبا عنده كارلوس باك رايت، مخدتش بالي. كارلوس باك رايت صح؟ كارلوس باك رايت تقريبا.
I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And we have a foot rivals match coming up for you. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have...
He's in with a chance.
ايه ده ايه ده ايه ده؟
Oh, how about that for a chip?
ماشي
Savor it. Pure brilliance.
ماشي.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. And the emphasis is on creativity.
ليه كده يا دي بروين؟ لا انيستا، لا انيستا، بتهزر انيستا. ايه انيستا؟
And a goal! The quick one too.
ايه انيستا؟
And they've turned this game on its head. So 2-0 now.
روح بقى وفوشة بقى.
Really good high press. And an astute piece of defending. Benzema. It comes to nothing in the end. Well, lovely work to get past his man. Well, he really wants his brace.
Well, he looks so bright today. His movement has been excellent.
Oh, good vision. Baggio. And possession given away.
ماشي.
Karim Benzema. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. De Bruyne. Teammates in the middle.
يلا باجي
Still
بقى.
not clear. Not a time for cool heads.
Hello,
Couldn't find a
Captain.
teammate.
Hello, Captain.
Throw in here. Salah. Can he play it in? Well, the clearance half-hearted. Benzema wasteful with that one. Encouraging move from hardly athletic, but ultimately up a cul-de-sac. The high press was very much on.
Hello. 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 Hello.
In
Hello.
it
Hello.
goes!
Hello.
The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip
Hello.
now.
بوشكاش.
Well, here's the replay, and
Hello,
just look how
hello.
close this is. May not have been given in my day, but the technology's certainly shown its worth here.
3 goals without reply. He's beaten his man. Okocha. Well, how
خلص أبو
close
شباب.
was that? Inches away.
ايه ده يا جدعان ده؟
Vieira. Benzema. Really good challenge. Okocha. Surely. Really well
ماشي،
hit,
ماشي.
but just too much height on it.
ماشي حلو يا كوش.
Romero. Giving the ball away. Baggio. De Bruyne. And still looking for space. And it crossed the byline.
إيه
A
ده
goal
عليا
kick
ليه
as a
دي؟
result. And what a magical save it was! Playing it short. And he takes on the shot. What a save! Oh, he's missed it! And he's going to be angry with himself.
Well, he has to do better there. He had so much of the goal to aim for. It's a poor miss. This has been a top-class display today. Just look how many chances they've created. And if they want to, they could score a hatful of goals here.
Struggling to get it away. Could be a chance to break here. All hands on deck. And he's fired it against the post.
Well, how did that not go in? It was a great effort, you have to say.
Oh, superb skill. Baggio. Baggio. Accurate ball in towards the near post.
ماشي.
Oh, but claimed by the goalkeeper. Rodri. Robbed of it by Vieira. Well, we're almost at the halfway stage and they're not making home advantage work for them one little bit here. Stuart, your assessment?
Well, I'm almost lost for words because this just hasn't been good enough. And it starts with their defending. The forwards haven't pressed the ball, the midfield players have been too loose, and the defenders haven't seen danger. I just can't see a way back for them.
Well, that is how to run at defenders. Textbook defending inside the box. Breaking at pace. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So the second half underway and an uphill climb for Hardley Athletic after that below-par first-half effort. Rodri. Possession one. Okocha. And crossed in the direction of the back post. Oh, a goal! How about that for degree of difficulty?
حلو قوي.
Simply
يلا
off
يلا
the
يلا.
charts. So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. He's in here.
ازاي يا نيستا يعني ما تحط
Surely. It's still
يا جدعان
alive.
ده.
Well, threat averted. Wonderful tackle.
ابني بتعمل ايه يا ابني بقى؟
Now the pressure being exerted. De Bruyne. Well, he's given us away. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Benzema. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him. Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Okocha. But really sticking to their task defensively. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Can they take advantage of the situation? Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Superb block. Modric. An attack full of promise. Well, that's how to do it inside
جدعان
your
بقى
own
حرام
penalty
عليكم
area.
بقى.
Gives it a go. In it goes. Such a complete performance. 4 in front now. Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going.
انت فين يا عم صلاح؟ يا مش عارفين تقطعوا الكورة يا عم. مش عارفين. بص بيعمل ايه؟ ايه ده؟ ايه ده؟ ايه ده؟ ايه ده؟ ايه ده؟ ايه ده؟
Well, it certainly was a bold attempt. Good to see him try his luck with the chip.
Well, it's a great attempt. Opts to lift it over the keeper, just gets a little bit too much on it.
And we saw the situation developing. Decent position.
اه يا عم.
Oh, the referee has
ضربة
given
جزاء.
it. Penalty it is. Well, no card handed out. He gets away with a rebuke.
Well, a lot of referees would have booked him there, but I'm with him on this one. No yellow card for me.
شمال يمين يمين شمال في العرض
Ball by
احسن.
the post. Getting in there to take it away. Unable to get himself back on side
معرفش
here.
اللعيبة كده في ماتشات كده بتبقى اللعيبة باردة.
Baggio. And fired against the crossbar.
حلو
And the
والله.
referee blows for a foul.
Well, they won't come much closer than that. It's a matter of inches from being a really good goal.
And that was a very fine read. Virgil van Dijk. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. Oh, lovely ball. Look as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Look at Modric.
رايح فين فان دايك بقى؟
Oh, what a goal! A tremendous strike. Hard to believe that he elected to take on that shot. Absolutely brilliant. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Oh, good-looking run. A mischievous effort. Well, well, well. How many players would have the confidence to try that? Simply magnificent. Okocha. Really good challenge. And the counter looks on here. Options available.
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have
Oh,
been...
sorry, Stuart, look at this. And the keeper there to deal with it. Both substitutes have been getting ready, will come on at the same time. Can someone get on the end of this? Smuggled away. Never really close to the goal, and it will be a goal kick. Just 10 minutes to go. Getting forward, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. So the final whistle almost upon us, and this is not exactly what the home fans had in mind when they arrived at the ground today, Stuart.
Well, they just never got going. People will point fingers towards the centre-backs and keeper, and to be fair, they've been poor, no doubt about that. But they haven't had much protection. There's been so much space for their opponents to operate.
Oh, yes! You have to marvel at the sheer spectacle of it! Taking everyone by surprise, yet at the same time we know just how capable he is. A special moment. Baggio. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered.
ازاي ضربة مرمى؟
Getting close to the keeper.
اقطع يا عم.
The referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Firing it in, and a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. Who can he pick out? Any goalkeeper would accept corner kick deliveries like that and there it is, the final whistle. Not what
ماشي يا
the
جماعة،
fans were hoping
احنا
for
كده
before the
وصلنا
ball
بقى
was kicked
لآخر
today.
اليوم.
Defeat for them.
يا رب
You're
تكونوا
absolutely
اتبسطتوا.
right, Derek. While the result is poor, the
إن شاء الله
display was
بكرة في
even
نفس
worse.
الميعاد.
They never got to
كل
grips
سنة
with the
وانتم جميعا.
opposition. They were second best in every facet
باي
of the
باي.
game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time out.